Are you tired of feeling invisible to the girls you like? Do you ever wonder why, no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to attract females? The harsh truth is, there are some brutal reasons why you might be struggling to attract attention. Many young men lack certain qualities that make it difficult to attract girls. But here's the good news. You can turn things around and finally become the guy who can attract girls effortlessly. I'll reveal 6 controversial reasons why you're not catching your crush's eye. And more importantly, how to address them. Confront these uncomfortable truths to become the man you aspire to be. Let's get down to business. Number 1. Fapping like a weasel. When you spend all your time and energy on beating your meat, you're essentially wasting your drive and ambition. While you're having sex with your hands, the girl you desire fucks the guy who can control his urges. Each time you indulge in instant gratification, you're detracting from the motivation needed to better yourself, connect with others, and build genuine relationships. Girls can sense when a man is excessively fapping like a dickhead. If you're just sitting around and touching yourself, you won't exude the same aura to attract girls. Plus, there's a psychological aspect. Watching too much porn and jerking off can mess up your confidence and expectations. You start to rely on it, and it creates unrealistic standards for real-life interactions. This makes you awkward and insecure around real girls, and they pick up on that. Confidence comes from pushing yourself and achieving things, not from hiding away and indulging in fantasies. If you don't want to be a weirdo, and instead be someone who can attract girls, cut out masturbation and porn out of your life completely. Install porn blockers, unfollow all IG models, and distract yourself from masturbation by hitting the gym, focusing on goals, and meeting real people outside. Number 2. Having feminine energy. Girls are naturally drawn to guys who exude masculine energy. When you're leaning too much into feminine traits, like being overly emotional, passive, or constantly seeking approval, you're not giving off the vibes that girls are instinctively attracted to. Think about it. Girls want a guy who makes them feel safe and excited, not someone who mirrors their own emotional ups and downs. If you're always acting unsure of yourself or afraid to take the lead, you're not showing them that you can be that strong, stable presence they're looking for. So, how do you change that? Start by taking charge of your own life. Set goals, work hard to achieve them, and don't be afraid to take risks. Stop seeking validation from everyone around you. You don't need others to tell you you're worth something. Know it yourself. Be assertive, not aggressive. It's about having a strong presence without being overbearing. Show through your actions that you can handle whatever life throws at you. When you start embracing your masculine energy, you'll see a shift. Girls will start to notice you for the right reasons. They'll see you as someone who's got his act together, someone who's going places. That's the kind of guy they're naturally drawn to. Number 3, dressing like a child. When you dress like a child, you project an image of immaturity. Girls are attracted to guys who seem mature and capable, not someone who looks like they're still figuring out how to dress themselves. Your clothes send a message about who you are and where you're going in life. If you're wearing outfits that scream high school kid or I don't care, you're signaling that you're not ready for adult responsibilities or serious relationships. When you dress sharp and put together, you exude confidence and a sense of purpose. It shows that you take yourself seriously and that you're ready to take on the world. You also just simply look more attractive to girls. Imagine you walk into a room wearing something that makes you look strong and capable. Girls will notice. They'll see you as someone who stands out, who commands respect, and who has a sense of direction. It's not about wearing expensive clothes. It's about choosing outfits that reflect a mature, confident version of yourself. You're asking how to choose the correct outfits? I'm glad you asked. Here are 3 simple things you should consider when choosing the right outfit. First, make sure your clothes fit well. They shouldn't be too baggy or too tight. Well-fitted clothes enhance your physique. Next, choose the right colors. Either stick with black and white, which in my opinion are the colors you can't go wrong with, but if you want to wear colors, make sure to choose colors that complement your skin tone. If you are more on the fair-skinned side, choose earthy tones like beige and olive green or neutrals like navy blue and charcoal gray. For tanned and darker skin tones, you can go for more bold and vibrant colors like electric blue or red. Lastly, invest in quality over quantity. It's better to have a few well-made, durable pieces than a closet full of cheap, disposable clothing. Number 4, not taking responsibility. When you constantly blame others or make excuses for your situation, you will stay where you are and won't become the man who can attract girls. Listen, I get it. Life can be tough sometimes, and it might seem easier to point fingers and shift the blame. Being a loser now doesn't mean you're destined to fail. It means you have room to grow and improve. And the first step in that journey is accepting responsibility for where you are right now. Whether it's your lack of success, your financial situation, or anything else, blaming others won't change a thing. It's up to you to take control and make positive changes. Show the world and yourself that you're capable of turning things around. Girls want a guy who can handle his own stuff and who won't run away when things get tough. Number 5, no ambitions. When you have ambitions, you have something to talk about and something to strive for. You become more interesting and more dynamic. Girls want to be with someone who's not afraid to dream big and chase after those dreams with everything they've got. Society might try to tell you that the traditional path, go to school, go to university, get a job, party on the weekends, is all there is to life. But that's just not true. You have the power to create your own path, to pursue your passions, and build a life that excites you. Don't let other men who aren't manipulated by society fuck the girl you want. Refuse to settle for mediocrity. Refuse to be just another cog in the machine. And trust me, that's way more attractive to girls than just going through the motions. So, it's time to start thinking about what you want out of life. What are you passionate about? What gets you excited? Once you figure that out, set some goals and start taking steps to make them happen. It doesn't matter if your ambitions are big or small, as long as you're working towards something that lights a fire in your soul. The right girl will be drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 6, not being mysterious. Think about it this way. When you're too open and transparent right off the bat, you leave nothing to the imagination. There's no sense of discovery, no excitement about unraveling the layers of who you are. You want to be in the girl's head as much as possible. And when you're giving away everything about you right away, the girl you want gets bored and dry like a desert. But when you hold back a bit, when you leave some things unsaid, you get them as wet as you are after 5 push-ups. So, how do you do it? Well, it's all about finding the right balance. Share enough about yourself to keep the conversation flowing and show that you're interested, but also leave room for intrigue. Don't spill all your secrets right away. Let them come out over time, as you get to know each other better. For example, if you work as a Starbucks barista part-time, don't just say you are a boring barista. Make it more interesting by saying, I work behind the scenes of a multi-billion-dollar company and ensure that important people in suits are able to function at their highest capacity. See what I did there? I packaged a seemingly mundane job into something that sounds thrilling and exciting. Even though you just make coffee, the girl now thinks you are someone intriguing and may even imagine you as a corporate spy for elite individuals. When you package yourself in a way that's a bit mysterious, it's like leaving them wanting more. They're curious to know more about you, which makes you more interesting in their eyes. But here's the deal, bro. You don't want to overdo it and come off as like too secretive or unapproachable. It's all about finding that balance between leaving them intrigued and still being open and genuine. So keep them guessing a little, but also be real and authentic. That's the key to really capturing their attention and keeping them hooked. If you've made it this far, congrats. Only the top 1% will watch this video until the end. You've just taken the first step towards becoming the guy who can effortlessly attract girls. Remember, facing uncomfortable truths is never easy, but you were man enough to watch the whole video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to never miss a video. I upload weekly videos to help you become the man you've always dreamed of being. Let's keep the momentum going.